using this sample. Okay. Hey, how's it going? So I have a review about Jo Malone. Of course. Am I obsessed or am I obsessed? I don't care. I'll continue to be obsessed and get you obsessed too. Okay, so this fragrance is Blackberry and Bay. If you know anything about Jo Malone, this fragrance is like one of their best sellers outside of Wood Sage and Sea Salt, I think it is. Peony, Blush Suede, and there's like one other that are like huge sellers, but this is one of them. This fragrance, I'll have to preference every Jo Malone by saying that their fragrances are colognes. So there's a Perfume, that one has the best performance. Then there's an Eau de Toilette, that one is okay. You're meant to douse yourself. It's a lighter fragrance. And then there's cologne. So with colognes, I found that the benefit is you could be a little bit more creative because you're not so focused on producing a fragrance that has sillage that everyone can smell and has superior longevity. So you can be a little bit creative, and I really feel like they have achieved that with this fragrance. I haven't smelled hardly anything like it except for one fragrance, and I did that in another video. But this Blackberry and Bay fragrance is absolutely just really magical, really inviting. Almost like, it doesn't smell like it, but the same idea of a Lolita Limpica fragrance, if you're familiar with those. So this fragrance, the moment that you smell it, it bursts. It explodes with a juicy grapefruit note. A lot more fruity and juicier than I usually get from grapefruit notes. And I actually enjoy it because I don't usually enjoy a grapefruit note. So that's what it explodes with. It's really, really strong, super energizing, zesty, and inviting. Then it has floral notes in there, but I think they're like, it didn't specify, but I think they may be like white florals because they're really, really faint. Right after the right after the grapefruit, it goes diving straight into a really nice tart version of a blackberry. Like as if you were like picking the juicy blackberry straight from the tree or the branch or the leaf. I don't know how they come, ripping them from the ground, whatever you're doing, that's what it smells like. Yes, a very nice tart blackberry, like almost like a bitterness, but it just gives it a little bit of zing, which I actually enjoy. So the grapefruit, that lasts for maybe 10 to 30 minutes on your body max, and then it goes straight to the blackberry notes, and then the final notes, which are the base notes, are going to be very woodsy, very green. This is a very green fragrance, which makes it plays into the very uniqueness of it as well. So it has that cedar in there that gives it a very woody smell, and then it of course has the bay leaf in there, so it's very green. Think about like a forest, that kind of thing, or walking through a park, those kind of smells. Yeah, I love it. It's really beautiful. I think this is awesome for a woman that's transitioning to being a little bit growner, like maybe a woman in her late 20s or early 30s. I think this would be awesome for her. Someone who wants to be taken seriously, someone who has some personality, because this fragrance can definitely be a conversation starter if they can smell it on you. Because I will have to admit, even if you're the kind of person that really retains a scent, like your body chemistry, something about you really holds scents, I would say this has a longevity of maybe 4 hours max, but that makes sense because it is a cologne, as I stated earlier. I think this is a gorgeous fragrance. Jo Malone fragrances are meant to be mixed, and I would actually like to see how this pairs with my favorite red roses. So try it out, Jo Malone Blackberry Bay. Go to the counter, they'll definitely give you a sample. Check it out and let me know what you think.